Hey guys, I'm back. It has been so long since I've done a video. I think it's been like a year. I miss you guys. I miss talking on YouTube. I always say that for some reason, like, I would love to build a longer connection on here with you guys because I just feel like in long form video, I can be a little bit more myself and show you a bit more of my day-to-day life. Whereas on Instagram and TikTok, it's usually these short videos that are like a minute long, 30 seconds, if that. So yeah, we are starting a daycare design, you guys. We're doing another childcare center design. And if you've been around for, I want to say 3 years now, then you remember the last one that I did, which was the second design I've ever done on my own. So I love that I'm out of breath because I just like ran up the stairs. But what I was gonna say is, I asked you guys on my Instagram, do you want to see the design of this daycare? Kind of like the whole process, I guess. And so many of you said yes. Everyone was like, oh my God, please, I'm in architecture, I'm in design. I really wanna see like what the day-to-day behind the scenes looks like. And I'm still trying to find a way to actually execute that and be able to show you guys everything. So just tell me what you want to see, like comment on this video what you would like more of an insight into. And I'm gonna be designing this project again by myself. RIP me. The building is 1100 square meters ish. It's something like 11,000, 12,000 square feet, something like that. I'm not good at the conversion, but depends where you're living. So yeah, I'm gonna be designing it by myself. I started a couple months ago, but kind of just in the initial phases because I'm still talking to the developers. And how that usually works is I get a building that just has 4 walls that hasn't been designed yet. So the developers hand me 4 walls and then I just do everything. So I just go through everything on my own. And I'm gonna take you on that process. So I'm gonna show you like the ins and outs and how hard and weird it is. And you know, everything typically looks easy and like fun on social media, but I kind of just want to show you guys like the other side of it because there's a lot of work that goes into it. As you know, probably you've seen on my Instagram, like I'm going to be putting 14 hours a day on this. So for the next year or two. So it's going to be pretty crazy. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, you guys, I also just got the cutest little package from Fluff. Sorry, every time I try and record, Kit is everywhere. Look at her. Do you have something you'd like to say? You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Okay, love this makeup. This is so cool. They gave me like these little, I don't know what to call these, little caskets, and you open them up and you basically put these little makeup. Here's like the blush, for example. Oh my God, Kit is everywhere. Hold on. Okay, so basically you have like these little things. I don't know why I called them caskets. What do you call these? You just open them up and then inside you put one of these refills, basically. I'm gonna show you because I already did one. And you can see here, it's like a little pocket. Okay, let's try. I'm not gonna put it on my face right now because I don't know if I want a lot of blush, but that's so pretty. Wow, that's so pretty. I love this. I love these little design things that just make products so unique and special in a way that I've never seen before. They're just so detailed and it's so nice to have tangible things. Guys, Kit is going crazy. Is it because I was gone for an hour? I swear if we leave the house, like me or Vince, if any of us leaves the house for an hour, she just goes insane. Even if it's for 10 minutes, like even if I just run down quickly to get something from the grocery store, she's crazy. Yes, beauty girl. Okay, this is the floor plan that we're working at. So this is actually the building. I love how small this looks because I've been like in a vortex stuck inside of it for some months now, and it just looks ever so tiny. But this is it, look at it, so cute. And then these are all the vacant tenants next door. So these are kind of like the drawings that I've been reviewing for the last weeks, I guess, months. This is the bird's eye view of the entire area. So it's kind of cool because this entire area is going to be surrounded by mountains in the distance here. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Calgary, let me know. My brother lives there and it's pretty close to my hometown there. So these are some of the plans. Like this is just like the stuff that I have to work with every day basically. They're kind of like these sections through the building so you can see. I don't know if it's going to be a bit blurry here, and I'll show you guys like actually on my laptop, but this is kind of the stuff that I'm working with in the general day-to-day. And basically right now we're in the process of submitting this to the city to get approval. And once we submit this all to the city, then we're gonna have like, I mean, the first step is window locations. So basically like everything that you see here is just an empty vacant building. So it's not built yet, it's being built. So all of these walls is what I get, and then that's it. And then I have to kind of do everything from there. So right now they're trying to figure out like where all the windows are gonna go. So they need my floor plan within the building to actually be able to submit to the city so that they can start construction. Okay, so this is the AutoCAD file. So this is my blueprint essentially of the building. So I'm just gonna take you guys along on like kind of like the initial stages, what I'm in right now. So I know it looks confusing for you guys who are not in design or architecture. I know it's gonna look weird, but bear with me. So basically this unit 510 is the building. So this like entire square here is the building, and then these are all the tenants next door. So, okay, by the way, sorry if it's loud, Vince is cooking. But anyway, so I basically have this area here, and the developers have now handed me this building, and I need to put all of the interior walls inside so that they can submit this to the city to get approved. Now, because we were in the initial stages, I'm just going to show you guys, like, they basically placed all of these windows here. These are all windows, these yellow blocks here. And because I have to like place the classrooms inside the building, we need to know exactly where all these windows are going to be. Because for example, if I have a classroom up here in the corner, and then I have another classroom right here next to it, the wall here, the interior wall, is going to intersect on the exterior wall, which means we can't have windows right here. So I would need to actually move these, but I cannot move any windows unless the developers approve them, and they can't approve them unless the city approves them. So I'm kind of like trying to figure out the classrooms right now. So that sounds like really technical and boring, so I'm just gonna kind of like show you what I'm doing right now. So I received this drawing a couple months ago, and I've kind of been working on it on and off because I've been doing other things like social media and such. So I just want to show you, like, so this is like my own file, and oh my god, look how many drawings I have. So this is like how many versions. So basically I started with the initial version, and I basically imported the developer's file into my own file, and now I need to scale it to size because this is a drawing in Canada and I prefer working in metric system, although this is all in imperial. So I have to kind of transfer it, and the scale part always tricks me. Like I get really nervous working with scale because like if I mess up the developer's drawing and I place the drawing even 1 centimeter off, it ruins everything and it can cost the client a ton of money. I'm trying to find like the perfect version here of how we can fit all the classrooms. So just to kind of show you, like, in these last few weeks I've been working on this design, and I placed all the classrooms, like how they need to be sized based on coding requirements. So if I zoom in here, for example, this toddler room is going to need 12 children, so I'm going to need a minimum of 36 square meters, because each child needs about, I think it's 3 square meters to walk around, according to the coding and legislation laws in that province. So then I need to make the classroom slightly bigger, because we're gonna need to add stuff like bathrooms, doors, like even when the doors open, they count that as taking space off, right? Because it takes away from the children's play space. So anyway, not to bore you guys or anything, but I kind of just wanted to take you on a rundown of like what I'm working with, what I'm dealing with. Like this project typically goes on for about 2 years. So I'm just in these initial stages of trying to like distribution plan and plan the entire layout, just so that for now I can send this to the developers and they can see, they can send it for approval basically, because we just need to know where the windows are going. So I'm just placing all these classrooms here, and in the center we're gonna have like this grand piazza, like the internal courtyard. And I don't want to reveal like too much of the ideas now, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I'm working with. So one of the issues that I ran into recently was upon placing all the classrooms, and I'm starting to place in the bathrooms here. Again, this is very like primary. It's definitely not anywhere near complete. I realized that we need a little bit more space if we want to accommodate all the children, all the classrooms. So I actually asked them if we could expand the building slightly, and we did. So now I'm kind of dealing with this like extra space here, and I have to try to fit all the classrooms possible, because we don't want to lose like spatial capacity basically for the client. This is just like a little rundown. So I don't know, like it would be so cool if you guys could tell me like what more you want to see. It's so funny because as a creative, and I'm assuming an introverted person, as what my friends usually tell me, I think I'm someone that's like introverted and extroverted in a way, which isn't that everyone, but I feel like it's difficult for me to share my creative process, because I'm someone that just thinks like I just want to create and then show everything, which is kind of what I did with the first daycare design that I did. But I just kind of found this way of realizing that I'm very good at isolating myself, and I would say for the most part I am alone on the day-to-day. I have always felt like that's kind of served me, I guess, because it makes me feel most authentic to myself when I'm spending time with myself. But then I also come to these walls that I hit where I feel like, you know, I haven't seen people in so long. This isn't good for me. I know it's not good for me. So I kind of feel like getting to share that creative process with you guys makes me feel so much less alone and more connected to people. I always say that that's kind of the reason why I even started my channel, because I am just tired of being on my own. Like I'm kind of tired of being in my own head and in my own thoughts all day, and if I could make anyone else feel less alone in the way that I feel when I share this stuff with you guys, then that's like my purpose after all. That's kind of all I care about. Me getting to create in the first place and getting to do the things that I love, and then just getting to make other people feel that same way feels very important to me. I also just got this package from Say Beauty and I'm super excited. I'm gonna show you guys what they sent me. Okay, we got blush. Let me see. Okay, a couple blushes. What is this? Blush powder. Okay, these are all blush. I'm realizing that these are all blush. So we have these two as well. And I love this little brush. This is so nice. I really need a blush brush actually, so it's perfect. This is actually really cute too. I like the bag. I mean, I'm maybe not a crazy pink girl if you can't tell, but it's actually really nice. So I'm about to go to a PR event that I got invited to, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. This floor. Okay, not me living in Italy and going to get a cappuccino from McDonald's because my deadline, you guys, I'm gonna be up all night, like literally all night. So I need a big one and you can't get this stuff anywhere else. Not sponsored.
When I hold you near me, I can picture clearly a world of our own. In another world we're alone. It's the dreamer in me. When your kisses claim me, you can hardly blame me for what I may do. For they start the dreamer in me, dreaming over you. You're close to me, and I can see our future looks bright. It's in the stars and in your eyes tonight. Please be sympathetic when I get poetic concerning your charms. If they seem to melt in my arms, it's a dreamer in me.
Okay, it is almost 5 a.m. and I just finished almost my deadline. I have a couple more things that I need to do tomorrow. But I have an appointment. I have a couple appointments actually. Hoping to finish that and then go to my appointments, come back, keep working on them, and then just hope that my time difference in Canada will be in my favor. You guys, I'm so tired. Oh my god. But when people talk about like working in architecture and like the crazy deadlines, is it worth it? This is reality. When you have a deadline, you just gotta stay up, you gotta finish it. I'm not alive right now and I've been eating so much candy to get me through it. Vince bought me some candy from the Swedish candy store to make me feel better because he knew. Anyway, bye guys. I'll see you soon.
They seem to